A sharp king's Indian attack signals an aggressive start in German Bundesliga to 0-4-5 round 12, with Vrolijk taking on Krejci. Knight f3. On d5, this position is typical of king's Indian attack. On g3. Knight c6. On d4. Bishop f5. Bishop g2. Knight b4. Krejci is looking to play knight takes c2 check. Knight a3. On e6. On c3. Vrolijk might go for pawn takes b4. Knight c6. Queen b3. Vrolik's idea is to play queen takes b7. Rook b8. Knight h4. Vrolik's idea is to play knight takes f5. On takes f5. Bishop takes d5 and sees the initiative. Bishop g4. On e4. On takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Bishop e7. Knight c4. Vrolijk is planning to play queen b5. Bishop h3. Knight a5. King f8. Knight takes c6. On takes c6. Queen takes c6 and gain a significant edge. Bishop takes h4. On takes h4. Bishop f5. It is novelty move. Krejci is planning to play bishop takes e4. Bishop f3. Knight ge7. Rook g1. Vrolijk is looking to play rook takes g7. On b5. Krejci wants to play pawn takes c4. Knight e3. Vrolijk is planning to play knight takes f5. On takes f5. Rook takes g7 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen d6. Rook takes g7. Bishop g6. On h5. King f8. Krejci might go for king takes g7. Knight g4. Vrolijk is aiming to play bishop h6. King e8. On takes g6 and take decisive advantage. Knight f5. On takes g6. King takes g7. On takes h7. On f6. Krejci's idea is to play rook takes h7. Bishop d2. Rook takes h7. King castled queenside. Rook h3. Rook g1. Take a moment to spot the best move for Krejci. Rook takes f3 is a strong choice, since on d5. King f7. On takes c6. Rook g8. On a4. Queen takes c6. Krejci have small advantage. Let's analyze the main line. Krejci is planning to play rook takes f3. Rook g1. Vrolijk wants to play knight h6 check. Knight g3. Rook takes g3 check. Rook takes g3. On takes g3 and gain a significant edge. King f7. Slightly worse move played by Krejci. Krejci is looking to play rook takes f3. Bishop g2. Vrolijk considers playing bishop takes h3. Rook h4. Krejci intends to play rook takes g4. On h3. Knight ce7. Rook e1. On b4. Krejci is looking to play on takes c3. Queen takes c3. Knight takes d4 and gain a significant edge. On takes b4. Knight takes d4. Queen c4. Rook d8. Krejci considers playing. Knight b3 check. King c2. Queen takes d2 check. King takes b3. Queen takes e1 and increase their advantage significantly. King b1. Knight df5. Bishop c3. Vrolijk is setting up to play. Bishop takes f6. Rook takes g4. Pawn takes g4. King takes f6. Pawn takes f5 and dominate the board. Knight d5. Bishop takes d5. Queen takes d5. Queen takes d5. Rook takes d5. Knight takes f6. Rook d3. Krejci might go for. Rook takes c3. Pawn takes c3. King takes f6 and secure a stronghold in the game. Knight e4. Rook h6. Bishop e5. Vrolijk might go for bishop takes c7. Knight d6. Knight g5 check. King e7. Bishop g3. Rook d5. Krejci wants to play rook takes g5. Pawn h4. Knight f5. Bishop takes c7. Knight takes h4. Pawn f4. Knight f5. Bishop e5. Rook d2. Rook c1. Knight e3. Knight e4. Vrolijk is aiming to play knight takes d2. Rook d7. Pawn a4. Knight d5. Pawn b5. Knight b4. Rook g1. Rook g6. Krejci is preparing to play rook takes g1 mate. Rook h1. Rook h6. Krejci considers playing rook takes h1 mate. Rook f1. Knight d3. Bishop c3. King d8. Knight f6. Vrolijk is preparing to play knight takes d7. Rook d6. Rook d1. Vrolijk is looking to play bishop e5. Rook takes f6. Bishop takes d6 and increase their advantage significantly. King c8. Knight g4. Vrolijk is planning to play knight takes h6. Rook h3. Knight e5. Rook d5. Knight c6. Vrolijk is setting up to play knight e7 check. King b7. Knight takes d5 and seize the initiative. King b7. Rook g1. Rook h7. Rook g8. Vrolijk considers playing knight a5 check. King c7. Rook a8. Rook dd7. King c2 and dominate the board. Pawn a6. Knight a5 check. King a7. Bishop d4 check. Rook takes d4. Knight c6 check. King b6. Knight takes d4. Rook h2. Rook g3. Vrolijk considers playing rook takes d3. Knight takes b2. Pawn a5 check. King takes a5. Rook a3 check. Stop here and find the strongest move for Krejci. King b6 is a strong choice, since pawn takes a6. Knight c4. Rook a4. Knight a5. Pawn a7. Rook h8 position is equal. Let's analyze the main line. Rook a3 check. King b4 is an inaccurate played by Krejci. Rook b3 check. King c4. Krejci's idea is to play pawn takes b5. Pawn takes a6. Knight d3. Pawn a7. Rook h1 check. King a2. Knight c1 check. King b2. Knight takes b3. Pawn promotes to queen at a8. Rook h2 check. Knight c2. Vrolijk wants to play queen e4 check. King b5. King takes b3 and seizes the initiative. Knight c5. Queen a2 check. Vrolijk secured the win in style.